Just say these 3 words and you will attract all the women you want. And Stoicism. Have you ever wondered why some men walk into a room and immediately command attention, especially from women, without trying, without showing off, without saying much at all? What if I told you that everything you've been taught about attraction, charm, and what women want has missed one critical detail? Something ancient, powerful, and brutally simple. And what if I told you it comes down to just 3 words? Not a pickup line, not a trick, but 3 words grounded in the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy. And once you understand them, really understand them, they will change how women respond to you for the rest of your life. Watch this video till the end, not because I said so, but because if you don't, you'll miss a truth that could shift your entire love life, and you won't even see it coming. Let me take you back. Act 1. The Mystery of Aurelius and the Untouched Slave Girl. It was winter in Rome. The streets buzzed with distant drums of the Colosseum. In the palace of the emperor, a young Marcus Aurelius sat in his private chamber, not yet the philosopher king we read about, but still a prince in training. A beautiful servant girl, barely 18, entered the chamber. Not just beautiful by Roman standards, but timelessly radiant. She had been gifted by a general, a gesture of allegiance. Every man who passed her would pause. Most tried to charm her. Some whispered promises. Some offered gifts. All failed. Now here she stood before Marcus. She looked up at him, expecting the same treatment, expecting the same eyes. But he said nothing. He looked at her with calm, curious detachment. After a pause, he simply spoke 3 words. "I need nothing." She froze. Not with fear, not with confusion, but with something she'd never felt before: magnetism. She would later write in her personal diary, one discovered centuries later, now lost again to time. "The only man I ever desired was the one who desired nothing." Act 2. The 3 words that alter reality. I need nothing. That's it. 3 words that carry centuries of wisdom. 3 words that signal emotional strength, inner power, and unshakable self-worth. Most men live in quiet desperation, wanting women, craving attention, needing validation. The problem? Neediness repels. It leaks from your eyes, your voice, your posture. It suffocates. Women sense it. But when a man says, through action, not arrogance, "I need nothing," he becomes free. And freedom in the female psyche is irresistible. Why? Because freedom signals choice. And choice signals power. Act 3. The biology behind Stoic attraction. Let's break this down. In evolutionary psychology, women are wired to seek safety, strength, and status, not the Instagram version of it. The real thing. Emotional strength, internal safety, true composure. When a man needs nothing, he projects abundance. This doesn't mean you live like a monk. It means you carry yourself like you already have what others chase. You're not chasing women. You're moving toward purpose. That's attractive. In neuroscience, this is linked to the dopaminergic system. The brain's reward circuitry is activated more by uncertainty than certainty. A man who isn't easily impressed, he triggers curiosity. The female brain lights up not when you give her attention, but when you control the flow of it. Stoicism teaches us to master our desires, but in doing so, we become the object of desire. Act 4, the modern man's trap. Let's zoom forward to today. You wake up, check your phone, dopamine hits. You text her. She replies late. Your stomach tightens. You wonder, did I do something wrong? You obsess. Replay messages. Overanalyze emojis. This is the opposite of Stoic attraction. It's the birth of dependency. And dependency is the death of desire. Women are emotional mirrors. They reflect what you project. If you project lack, they feel smothered. If you project wholeness, they lean in. That's why 90% of the dating advice you see online is trash. It focuses on external tactics, what to say, how to look, when to text, while completely ignoring internal posture. Act 5. From desire to discipline, a modern story. Let me tell you about Alex. He was a 31-year-old fitness coach. Good-looking, charismatic. He had women, but not love. Every time he got close, they pulled away. or he sabotaged things. Deep down, he was afraid. He needed their approval. He came across Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. He read one line that shook him. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. He realized his whole identity was based on being wanted, not on wanting wisely. So he stopped. No more chasing, no more games. He focused on becoming still, present, grateful. He told himself those 3 words every day: I need nothing. 6 months later, he met Sophia. There was no anxiety, no performance, just calm magnetism. She said it best. You're the first man who feels complete before I arrive. Act 6. Practicing Stoic magnetism, a daily ritual. Let's make this practical. Want to embody the I need nothing energy? Do this. 1 morning silence. Before you check your phone, sit in silence for 10 minutes. Breathe, observe, detach from digital noise. 2. Desire inventory. Write down what you think you need. Her attention, success, revenge. Then cross out everything and replace it with, I already have peace. 3. Eye contact training. Next time you speak to someone, hold calm eye contact. Not staring, not aggressive, just stillness. Watch how people react. Or micro rejections. Practice being okay with rejection. Smile at someone and walk away. Send a message and don't expect a reply. The more comfortable you are with no outcome, the more outcomes you'll attract. This isn't manipulation. It's transformation. Act 7, the Stoic Flame, Why Women Stay. Women are not attracted to your money, looks, or lines. They're attracted to your flame. The invisible fire of calm certainty, of grounded presence, of peaceful dominance. It's the man who walks slowly, speaks when necessary, and listens fully. He's not trying to impress because he already knows who he is. He's not interested in controlling her because he's mastered himself. And that is rare. The Stoics called it apatheia, not apathy, but inner freedom from the passions. Women call it mystery. Act 8, the truth they never tell you. Here's the truth. Most men won't do this work. It's easier to chase dopamine, swipe endlessly, flex online, and stay hollow. But if you've made it this far in the video, you're not most men. You're ready to walk the harder path, the path of stillness, of strength, of self-mastery. And if you do, you won't need to chase women. They'll feel you before they see you. They'll wonder what it is about you. And when they get close, they'll feel that subtle force. Not of desperation, but of quiet power. 3 words. I need nothing. At 9, final reflection. The Empress and the Peasant. There's a legend of a Roman Empress who once disguised herself as a peasant to walk among the people. She passed many men. They offered compliments, drinks, flattery. One man ignored her completely. She stopped him. Do you not see who I am? He replied, I see who I am. She removed her cloak. Then take me. He smiled gently and said, I need nothing. And yet, she followed him home. Not because he desired her, but because he didn't need to. Conclusion. Every man comes to a point where he must choose. Will you chase the world or will you master yourself? The first path is crowded. The second, almost empty. But it's where power lives. So remember, when you want to attract her, when you want her to see you, say it to yourself, not to her, I need nothing. And from that space, everything will come. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.